Hello students, today we are going to learn and read and explain so well Geography Lesson 3, Class 6, that's it, Motions of the Earth. Now see what is rotation. Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its axis. Now what is axis? When you will see this portion of the Earth, you can see it is rotating on its axis at a similar point, right? Only at one point. It's not like that it is sometime river rotating over here, sometime rotating over here. It is rotating at a fixed point. So this fixed point, which is in the center of this Earth, this point is known as axis. You may imagine that you are rotating one football on your finger. So the finger where the football is being placed, the center of the football is placed on your finger. That center point of the football will be the rotating point of the football. And what revolution is? This is sun, and this is planet. One of the planet is Earth, and there are many other planets also in our galaxy. So the rotation of Earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit, this is known as revolution. You know, why do we need this fixed path? If this Earth will not follow a fixed path, what will happen? It will sometime go right, it will sometime go left. Then what will happen? It may collapse with another planet, right? So they have all fixed paths, and on which these planets keep revolving. Now see, along with revolving, this planet also rotates. So it is doing two movements at a time, rotating and revolving. Rotating takes less time and revolving takes a long time, right? The ancient Indian astronomer Aryabhatta had stated that the Earth is round and rotates on its own axis. During the very ancient time, when there were not even good quality telescopes, no such knowledge of astronomy, of universe, no satellites, nothing. At that time, our Indian philosopher, he had stated about the rotating of Earth on its axis. So you can imagine how intelligent and how learned people there we had in our India. What is Earth's axis? We were talking about the axis. Let us see what is axis. Now suppose you can see this should be the axis of the Earth, right? And Earth should move or rotate on its axis, the center point. But what happens? Earth is a little bit tilted. Tilted means मुड़ा हुआ, right? थोड़ा सा झुका हुआ. It is tilted at 23.5 degree this side, and this tilted feature of Earth is also very beneficial. We'll come to know in the next slides. So it makes an angle of 66.5 from the orbital plane. This plane formed by the Earth is known as orbital plane, right? And this is the axis of rotation. So instead of rotating on here, right, it is the original axis of the Earth, but it doesn't rotate on this axis just because of the tilted part of the Earth on 23.5 degree. Now see, this orbital line is being framed over here, and it has become the axis of the Earth, and Earth rotates on this axis, right? And this orbital plane. Now did you understand what orbital plane is? The axis of the Earth, right, which is an imaginary line, makes an angle of 66.5 with its orbital plane. So this line is known as orbital plane. How days and nights are formed. The earth receives light from the sun. This is earth, and here somewhere it is sun, and this is the satellite of the earth. You can say, suppose it's moon, and sun's rays are falling from here to this side of the earth. Only at one side you can see the light of the earth because of its shape, right? Only the earth is moving, and